Netflix unveils first look at live-action Crocodile in One Piece Season 2. Netflix officially unveiled a brand new poster for One Piece Season 2, showcasing the first look at the Alabasta arc's main antagonist, Sir Crocodile. One Piece Season 1 introduced several key villains and antagonists who tormented the Straw Hat crew, such as Alvida, Buggy the Clown, Dracula Mihawk, and Arlong. Season 2 will raise the stakes against Luffy and his team, since they will go up against a plethora of assassins, headlined by a syndicate known as the Baroque Works, whose ruthless leader, Sir Crocodile, will make his live-action debut in the show's sophomore run. Netflix showcased the first official look at the live-action version of Sir Crocodile in a brand new One Piece Season 2 poster, alongside the core Straw Hat protagonists and the other assassins featured in the upcoming season. The poster shows a silhouette of Joe Manganiello's version of Sir Crocodile, with his prominent large hook, which replaces his left hand, pushed to the forefront. This hook actually contains a powerful poison needle, making it a formidable weapon against his enemies. Outside of his poison-infused hook, Sir Crocodile is also a devil fruit user, San Fruit, who has the ability to create, control, and transform into sand. This makes him untouchable against normal attacks, which could prove to be a challenge against the Straw Hat crew. Aside from being nearly invulnerable against most points of attack, Sir Crocodile can also dehydrate anything or anyone he touches, turning his enemies into mummies or drying out environments with ease. In the anime, Sir Crocodile is a broad-shouldered man dressed in a stunning and quite elegant mafia-like wardrobe. A glimpse of Manganiello's live-action version suggests it will be screen-accurate to the anime's portrayal, as evidenced by the similar inner suit the actor wore in the poster. Sir Crocodile is slated to be the primary big bad of the Alabasta arc in One Piece Season 2, serving as the secret president of the Baroque Works and operating under the mysterious codename Iro. The villain is a compelling character in One Piece's history because of his duality. He poses as a heroic warlord of the sea, seemingly allied with the world government, while still carrying out his nefarious deeds behind the scenes. One Piece Into the Grand Line mainly revolves around the early part of the anime's Arabasta saga, as the Straw Hat crew sails through the Grand Line while being pursued by different assassins in their journey. One Piece Season 2 is confirmed to premiere on Netflix on March 10th. Sir Crocodile's duality, combined with his dangerous devil fruit abilities, makes him the perfect villain against the Straw Hat crew in One Piece Season 2, as he can push them to the limit through his ruthless personality, sheer arrogance, and manipulative nature. Without spoiling anything, he is more than just a villain, because fans of the anime would know that his dynamic with Luffy is quite compelling, and it will be interesting to see how it plays out in live action and later seasons. As One Piece's first and true overarching big bad, Sir Crocodile's introduction opened Luffy's eyes to the idea of warlords ruling over key territories, and the fact that it would take more than punching their way out of the situation to truly defeat them. In a previous interview with Parade in March 2025, Joe Manganiello teased what makes his version of Sir Crocodile unique from the anime version, noting that Netflix's One Piece will dive deep into the villain's backstory by explaining what truly happened to his lost left arm and where his scar came from. What I love is that there are so many different spices put into the jambalaya mix. I am missing an arm, and other characters in the canon are missing limbs, and they have things in common with why they are missing those limbs. And so it made me think about, how did I lose this? Because there are things that have never been explained about the character in either the manga or the anime, and I had the opportunity to talk to Oda about my thoughts on where his scar came from, how the lost limb happened, and the hook was replaced, his new choice of profession as casino owner and mob boss rather than pirate, the devil fruit. It will be interesting to see how a talented actor like Joe Manganiello would portray this menacing villain on screen, and his dynamic with Iñaki Godoy's Luffy is expected to be a visual treat. All in all, it is safe to assume that Netflix's One Piece will incorporate a slow burn approach in showing how calculating and menacing Sir Crocodile really is before fully unleashing his wrath and terrifying nature that would make his debut feel earned and memorable.